I'm Lane Gardner, and I'm the president and co-founder of Thread. And we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization that brings the therapeutic power of the arts to individuals and communities who are suffering from trauma. So there's a unique combination of expertise that Thread brings to the table in its programming. We pair a teaching artist with a music therapist who create a safe space for participants to explore the common threads of our shared experiences. And we guide participants through a process that translates those feelings into lyrics, sound, rhythm, and rhyme, which ultimately form a fully produced piece of music. And these songs are also meant to be shared in wider communities, expanding circles of connection and cultivating conversation around mental health and trauma.
So we've been doing this work for about 16, 17 years. And a couple months after the tragedy in Parkland, Florida, we were invited and asked to come down to work with the young people there. It was the most urgent experience we've ever had in terms of bringing this work to young people. And from there, it became really clear to us that this work needed to reach a wider audience, and we wanted to bring it to adults as well.
So one example of the benefits of creative arts therapy that I've experienced with Thread is a recent session that we did with a group of individuals, like all of us, that have been experiencing the stress and the trauma due to the pandemic. And we set out some initial goals for them to be able to feel closer in their relationships, have a better connection.
You know, we met a few times and we talked about how we were feeling about things, about the pandemic, and we started writing lyrics. And when we all came back together, I really didn't think it was all gonna fit together into one song, but it actually did. And, you know, then I felt like I became a team member at that point. We all were pushing towards the same goal, to create some unified artistic experience.
What's amazing about Thread is you don't necessarily feel like you're in therapy, even though there's this amazing therapeutic element to it, because it's also so creative, and you're also working towards a project that is really art. So it has such a great combination of the two, which makes it just incredibly accessible for everyone.
People are feeling good about what they're contributing. And then it's a tangible thing afterwards. Everybody can point to something that they've done when you listen back to the song and say, I did that.
And this helps the brain really create this cycle, really finish this cycle of releasing stress. So music is a fantastic medium for that. What we found was, after 6 sessions, a marked improvement in awareness, in supportive relationships, and on average a 60% decrease in anxiety, which is pretty powerful.
Finding meaning in what you're going through, finding tools to feel better, to feel more regulated, to feel more connected to other people. These are necessary and urgent tools that we need. And the arts can provide that. They've always provided that. But now we can use them in a much more intentional way. And that's an incredible thing that Thread brings to the table right now.